Welcome everyone to a mid-week battle. I will be your caster, unbiased, for tonight, for today, or for this morning, depending on where you are. We have Yellow Liners, first battle I think, debut race, against CKM, Clutch Kickers Masters. Clutch Kick Masters, Kickers Masters. It's such a handful to say, but they've been doing a lot of activity recently over the last over the last weekend, the last 2 days. Well, 2 days and then Saturday, Sunday. Some bias is gonna be so fucking big. I see your song request. Listen to it. I've also created a channel point for song requests. Cost you 500 channel points. I think that's reasonable. Do let me know if that's too expensive or not expensive enough. if it's too cheap. It was 1,000, but well, previously, not on this channel, but on another channel. But yeah, we have CKM. Home map is Irohazaka, and then we'll go to Yellow Liners home map, which is Akina. Do love a bit of Akina myself. I will do a prediction or gambling. CKM 5 minutes. Yeah, I might have to cut it short, but let's go. MPGI said when. Sushi and Riding Rocks. 300 to 400 would go hard. Okay, well, I don't know how many channel points people have. Like, I don't know how easy it is to get them. I know I was a channel point hoarder on RR. I think I had like 25,000, but I never redeemed any of them because I was either streaming or I wasn't there. Go gambling. CKM 1.5 1.7k. Okay, some confidence in CKM for sure. It is their home map, but anything can happen. Anything can happen indeed. What is going on? Why are they on a different version of the game? Is there another release that's come out since? What version am I on? 3.5. That's the latest one, isn't it? Oh no, 3.7. This came out 4 days ago. Oh dear. I've been caught out. Unless I've downloaded it somewhere, but I haven't unzipped it. No, I haven't. Oh dear. Look at that. That's a first, isn't it? I'm not prepared. What a ton of events. It won't take me 5 minutes, but that's very unlike me. Normally on the right game, on the right. Oh dear. 37 is nearest, yeah. Oh dear. Might have to do a bit more, improve my yapping skills. What's it on? 25% already. It'll probably be a minute or two. What changed from 3.5 to 3.2? Leaderboard remain is not very certain as the community wants it. Our camera issues. Oh, they're all done. Oh, brilliant. Fog disappears. Tiley's noise and might replay. Set FPS range. Probably start ride 32 on Suchi because of the rocks. You mean GTR by 32, right? As an R32. Because I don't think a 32 time is possible. I don't know, because of the rocks. really confused. You're confusing me. So it's only camera. Okay, that's brilliant. There we go. We can take that off. Well, if anyone was here for the last stream that I did, which was on Saturday, I believe, last Saturday, we had well, a PowerPoint presentation. But then I hear that Kenny also did a PowerPoint presentation, but his seemed a lot more enjoyable than mine did. I've seen a couple of clips. That was quite good. What happened? Did he not change the screen, or what happened? Why did he have to... Bro, that clip had me giggling. I don't understand it. And like, I saw someone commented saying umpires are going to have no idea what happened, and you're absolutely true. I assume it's something like that, but I mean, unless you're really down on time. But I would have just... I got disconnected from your lobby. I would have just made you run it again if it wasn't like, what's the word, if you weren't like slow on time or bad on time, I suppose. But I know Kenny's streams go on for an awfully long time, overdue, like the last one I think he did on Sunday. I don't actually, I'm not 100% on what happened with why he streamed twice, and I don't quite understand why there was a big gap in. I don't know. I'm just lost. I'm lost on the lore. TSR, CK versus TSR and CJ Uphill straight in the tunnel and just flipped on the rocks. Oh dear. Oh, rocks literally. I see. It was the winning round, right? So Scuba tiebreaker was goated race. Yeah, sorry, biased. Look in the reborn general. Yes, the clip. Yeah, I've seen that clip. Yeah, that's what I saw, but I didn't have anything to base it off of. Oh, they've changed the IP. This is now 0 tier. Got jumping from one to another. My 0 tier seems to be horribly unreliable and just shite, I think. No, never mind. Okay. It is picks position, because we're on CKM's home map, I believe. Yes. Wow, picks. That's the PowerPoint. Wait, how does this account work? Is it a shared account between all the racers? So this is just a centralized this is just a centralized... Oh, I'm not on the studio mode. Where's game? There we go, it's working. Brilliant. This is just a centralized channel, and what we do is, if you're a streamer, you get the stream key, and then anyone can stream from on this channel, just so we don't have to, switch channels if I'm streaming, or if Kenny is streaming, or if Leek's streaming because he's a new streamer. It just makes it a little bit easier, that's all. One centralized place. Little bump there from Vingo, but let's Thorofin go back. Oh, and song request. Yes, I haven't forgotten. God, I'm not firing on all cylinders. I'm a bit behind, but thank you for your patience as always. Another little bump there from Vingo into Thorofin. Just got to chill her off a bit. He does get a much better launch out of these corners. I think it's just a better all-wheel drive technique. You can drift, get away with drifting the Evo. But yeah, no, he's respecting the distance, so that's all good. You received a song request. You didn't need to do that, but that's fine. I can understand you wanting to pay for your song request. Oh no, you're doing that for that one. Never mind. How does he come? But yeah, I mean the colours, customization from both players here is quite nice. I do like the almost like white, grey, chromish look on the Evo. I like the white wheels though, and the GTR is not a bad shade of red either. Quite a intense, full red. Another little bump there. Cherry red pops. Yeah, that's it. That's the word that I'm missing. I think this is going to be a pretty even matchup. It looked pretty even so far. GTR struggles more in the corners, but I think these straights, yeah, as soon as the Evo goes into what appears to be third, I think that is, it just bogs down. Well, not bogs down, but compared to the GTR, definitely loses a little bit of distance. Not a lot. It's not a lot, but makes it all up in the braking and in the corner. So finishes on a straight here at the end. So if the GTR can get a good exit, and the Evo might struggle or struggles for an exit on the last straight, then it could very well be a GTR win. A little bit of lag there, internet jitter. GTR's getting some really good runs out of these corners. Vingo's not doing as well as he was, I don't think. Not quite getting the right line, but he's trying to compromise, trying to make the best of what he's got. He's still there. I don't know. I think this is a slightly dangerous gap here. He's got to try and push to close the gap for the last straight. Go CKM. Kai support in the chat. Yeah, never mind. He's managed to close that gap through the slalom grip section there. Oh, Thorofin flirting with the walls there. God, dancing. That rear end dancing from left to right there. Okay, last corner. Good line. Unexpected break there, I think. Evo was looking to do that flat or just throttle control it there. Well done. Bingo's kept right on the GTR. It's going to pull a bit, but 20 meters if that. More like 15 to 17, I would say. Good first round. Got the jitters out of the way. Oh, and Vingo's experiencing some teleporting, so not bad at all for experiencing some jumping around. Not much you can do, that's all internet based, I think. Alright, Vingo's going to take it next round. He did look quite confident. If he can get the gap at the start, I think he very well might be right here. Let's see what Thorofin has to offer. Good launch there in the GTR, or a better launch in the GTR than the Evo. Both keeping it out of the wall there. Oh no, big mistake there from Thorofin. Just too wide there. Big mistake. We've got on board with Vingo here. Incredible races here, absolutely. This is a very good matchup between these two. Slight favour to Vingo, but then, well, I say slight favour. First round and then second round, Thorfin's unfortunately made a catastrophic mistake, but let's see if he can claw back at that time. I don't know if I should say it or no, but it's just going to flex a bit and say that my super is a little bit faster, if I remember correctly. I was hooked on the Evo. Elite or lose. Are you playing for yellow liners then, Centipede, or are you on the downhill then? Which team are you in? Oh, look at that, bit of purple aura. Or is that hot pink? I don't think I'm colorblind, but oh no, mistake there from Vingo. Getting the line wrong, just peaking too soon. Let's see how close Thorofin is. Oh, I think you might have also had a mistake on that corner, just getting on the wrong side of the camber there. Oh, I think Thorofin is really struggling here. Keep that momentum up mid-corner, pull him up. Aki from TSR. Ah. Oh, he's in TSR, is he? Uphill boss. Yo, why are they losing so much aura both? Not as clean as either driver would have wanted it to be, I can imagine. But the camber here is very difficult, especially if you just turn in too early. You'll meet an inside of a wall, you clip it, or the camber of the road will be too much for the car that you get so much stiffness in the chassis that it just stays straight and you can't actually get all four corners of the car on the ground. Curse of Iroha, exactly. It's not a great place to race. I think from a viewing perspective, you can do it, and like between the two of them on the first round, it can be done and it can be very interesting. But it's just not. It can get a bit messy, and it doesn't look as like professional as other maps because it's so slow speed, and so if you kind of take too long in the corner, it doesn't quite look as good. But on other maps, more higher minimum speed maps, you can get away with that. A wrong line doesn't look as bad as here on Aero with all the hairpins. Screaming cars of the turbo from the Suju Saga strikes on wide Irohazaka slopes. Turbo cars should be more correct. Irohazaka. So real to win. Favorite map on the downhill, I think. But I do think that a lot of these maps aren't as good. Most of the downhill maps I think are better because the camber isn't so noticeable, or the incline of the road. Whereas on the uphills, almost all of them, it's so noticeable that you're going uphill. But on the downhill, it just doesn't seem that significant. Favorite map is Nagao. It's overhated, bro. I don't know. I think it might be because of when it was introduced. It wasn't. I don't know. I don't think there was any hate towards it, but I don't know. It's a very technical and a bit of a pain in the ass map, I find. Well done, Vingo. Vingo takes the crown there for Irohazaka Downhill. Uphill? Not downhill. We're doing that next. Well, I should probably switch it to Irohazaka. That's it. Okay. Good race. Good race indeed. Alright. Moving on to the downhill. Switch VPN provider. Jump back and forth. Nagao is TS, right? I haven't played it yet. The best map in the game is Sada, if we talk about AC. We do have Nagao on initial Unity, so but it is also on TS. I don't know if it's actually on TS at all. I'm not familiar. They might have added it, but I haven't played TS in a while. New prediction, absolutely good, cool. Choose the outcome. The outcome was CKM Vingo. I believe that's Vingo. Vingo is CKM. I want to double check because I would hate to cash out and people go, you did the wrong one. Start prediction. Downhill. CKM YL. I'll give you a minute because we're going to start quite soon. Okay. Both players, and it's YL picks position. Song. I've already got a song request for the downhill. Also, you can redeem your channel points for a song request. So do that if you want a song request in the future. I know we've previously done it where you have to. Well, we didn't have that set up because I didn't know how to set it up. But we have got it setting up. I believe that's everything's right. Crazy for love. But I will got you Bez for the next one. If you want to redeem channel points, that is. Of course, you're entitled to store up your channel points should you decide to. 86 MR2. Turbo left in when. Capu first. Because we don't need more cars. No customization here from either driver here. Either Akira or Check Engine here. Both playing vanilla. I think it was a bit of aura customization if anything. Both getting a bit of out of shape on that corner, but distance stays the same. Shimmer and Turbo Living. MR2 guy. MR2. Well, Check Engine I think has got the favourable car, but it's not by any means impossible to do an 8.6. I think the 8.6, it's got a, it was close. World record time, I think. 38? I think it was, by Honey. Oh no, he's not using the brakes. Low-key song fit here really right. Indeed, I mean, the last two, this song and the previous one you requested was quite good. I can't complain, you know. I just play it randomly, but no, good song choices indeed. ML2 going deep there. Oh, A6 is really exercising its power difference. Oh, it's late on the brakes, isn't it? I don't know if there's a bit of contact there. Well, there is certainly there, but I think they're all right. Yeah, error here is clutch kickers masters. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Not really a tongue twister, but you gotta say that you can't just say clutch kickers. It kind of ends, and then you add masters. I don't know. I don't find it particularly easy to say. I'm going for a bit of a cut there. I think the MR2 just got it a bit wrong. Broke too early, handbrake too early, but he's managed to stay ahead. Shit is so deep, bro. Glad you're enjoying it. Literally, that is true. It's the right cars, right map. Funny was night. I did see one of the teams here. Oh no, MR2, another little mistake there. AC is gonna get a run here. No, not quite. It's close though. God, MR2 is really feeling the pressure. Really feeling the pressure. A couple of mistakes here and there. But yeah, nighttime. I saw two, well, at least one team discuss about doing a nighttime race, which would be peak, even more so. Check Engine, my goat, don't fuck it up. He's doing a good job. Oh no! It touches the inside there, but right on the apex. The A6 can't do anything about it. Exercises his blue aura. Song request, perfect. I'm not sure if the song request redemption, if I have done it wrong, because you used to be able to say what song it was, or at least I don't think you had to redeem it, and then I thought you could type in that message. I'm gonna have to look into that. Why do people not do the nighttime races? They're fun, absolutely. I think it might be a case of the racers wanting to do the best times they can do, and often that means you are doing a daytime race because you can see all the points and the braking markers and all that. It's just a lot easier to do in the day. But no, I agree. Nighttime races, I'm all for it. It's definitely a lot more aesthetic. Alright, Check Engine lives another day, another round. This song has done almost the duration of this race. That's not bad at all. Bez, if you want to send a Spotify link, if you can find that song on Spotify and send me the Spotify link, or just type out the song name and the artist, and I might be able to find it on Spotify myself. But we only do it through Spotify just because if I was to do it on YouTube, I then have to monitor another thing about where the music is coming from, and YouTube will go off and play some random songs or some very interesting videos, and then it just depicts into chaos. And because I'm so preoccupied, I can't hear the music, so I don't know what's going on some of the time. So yeah, if you could send a Spotify link, be greatly appreciated. If just a song name and an artist, that would do fine. Pace difference on night, most people are slower, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for night races. Good line there from Check Engine. Well, 86 goes a bit wide there into the slalom. But he managed to pull it back and not compromise too much on the line there. But yeah, heavy braking there. You want to keep it to the inside. You really don't want to overshoot and go wide, because then you're in a very unfavourable place for the next corner. Okay, Bez's song is initial G. Galvan. I don't know if that's on. I don't know if that's going to be the right song title, but we'll see. Song. I cannot find anything under there. So if you can find it on Spotify, or if it's under a different name, do let me know. And don't worry, I'll play it for a full round, so you don't have to do it just for this round. You can always put it in for the next one. Okay, perfect. A link around the world. Oh, changed it, I think. We've got probably about another half of this round. It's a 4-minute song. I'll put it on for the next direction, unless you really want it on this one, and then I'll just play it. But just to get your money's worth. No, it's a different one. Yeah, it's a different one. I thought so. I don't know what that song would be on the YouTube. I've heard it before on Spotify, probably. I think. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Not under the same name, at least. Anyway, 86 goes really deep. Check engine has a bit of a brain fart at the apex there. Kind of stops doing anything. I don't know if that was lag or something. That looked a bit funky movement from the 86 there. I don't know if that was lag. But he's going very deep, and then he just kind of powers out. I think it might be some lag involved there, but he's definitely going deep, I think. So, and there's some time here to be made up on the MR2. I think he's closed the gap, absolutely. Going wide, cutting back. Oh, very wide line there, not getting chucked up by the camber of the corner there. That wasn't great, but it's not over. Another load of hairpins for the MR2 to get good lines. It seems that the MR2 is a lot better in the hairpins than the 86, just the lines. Oh no, big mistake there, spoke too soon. I think that could be it, actually. I think the 86 is starting to get a bit of a groove on. Slightly longer straights between each hairpins, and now you've got the straight coming up. Oh, I think this might be unfortunately over, just down to that one mistake. It was the one mistake too many. Yeah, straight here onto the bridge. Oh, I think that might be it. If not, it'll be 40 meters. Oh, get it tidy. Very. I think that. Oh, it's next round. Okay. I wonder what the distance. 40, 30, 38, 40 meters. Maybe even more. 44. Yeah. See? Look at me. He lived to fight another day. Song request. Bez's song request here. Perfect. Look at that. Everything's going smoothly. Still on the downhill, so prediction is still there. 6 people for CKM. And how many for? And there was one hefty better with 1.3k channel points going into the pool there for yellow liners. I believe Akira is a yellow liner player, and it might not be as clear as the predictions say it will be. I don't know if that's a big mistake or if there's. I think it's just lag. I don't know. It might have been penalised there. Can I do song requests for free for this stream or pay? Well, ideally, if you could use the song requests. I mean, if I think I might have done it wrong. Ideally, if you could redeem some channel points, that would be good. I don't know. I don't know where I don't have a huge. Unless you're new to this stream, I think. Best song didn't play, bro. It is playing currently. he wanted Around the World by Dave Rogers is playing, isn't it? Do channel points profit you? Not really. I don't think they do, or at least I'm not aware. He did change the song. It's not the same song as he put on YouTube, but I believe this is the song request that he asked for. So, you know, if I am wrong, I apologise, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that he wanted. I don't think, yeah, so back to the channel points. I don't think it makes a difference. I think, you know, in terms of like profit or anything, I don't think it benefits the account. I'm not 100% sure though. But I would like to see, personally, more channel points being in the betting pool. I don't know how many people have got, but I personally would like to see bigger betting pools. Personally, couple of K. I mean, we're getting about 1 point. Oh no, it was 3K. 3 versus 1.3. Actually, never mind. That was quite a lot. But we don't normally get. People aren't very confident or willing to spend it. Expired cereal. I mean, it'd just be a bit stale, won't it? But anyway, check engine is running away. Seems to just be eking out a bit of distance each consecutive corner. Don't really know what happened. I think there's a couple of mistakes from Akira here. Some wall taps maybe, especially at the beginning. Twitch is my new favourite way of gambling. It's brilliant. It's like a zero-sum game. Gamble, but you get some more points if you just watch the stream. So it's like win-win. Free gambling money. But yeah, I mean, I'm somewhat surprised. I thought that check engine would struggle if it was anything to go by the first round, or the second round, sorry. Akira seemed to have that one pretty under control, but now it seems like it's yo-yoed the other way. We need more bitrate. It's really bad even for 1080p. It's like 50 right now. $50 FPS? I could increase the bitrate. I don't know if I can do it mid stream. I think it might explode or something. OBS issue. Okay, well, I can increase. I believe I can increase. I think I've got enough internet and bandwidth for it. But anyway, well done to Check Engine for winning that battle. We go on to Akina now. Yeah, there's a couple of OBS issues. Check engine for CKM. CKM wins their home map, I think. Up and down. Bingo won. Check engine won. Yeah. Alright. Akina Uphill. No. Akina Uphill. I thought it was Akina. What is Slappy doing? Some propaganda, making us go to Enna. I don't know if that's Eurobeat. Is that Eurobeat song request, or can someone check or vouch for that being Eurobeat? It doesn't look like Eurobeat, but I don't know if it is or isn't. If someone could confirm in the chat for me, that'd be great. Transitions are sick, absolutely. All the new maps, these old ones were done by Green Guy. I haven't seen Green Guy in a very long time in the server, but he did all the vanilla transitions, and Nagao and Tsukuba, I believe. Ooh. And then Kenny, streamer Kenny, not admin Kenny. That's how I'm gonna differentiate the two. Oh, follow, is that a follower? I believe it is. The Dark Knight, thank you for the follow. And Comcoid, I have no idea how to pronounce the X. It is Eurobeat, perfect, I will put it on then. Have we got a lobby? But yeah, no, it was Streamer Kenny that did the new maps, the 2 new ones at least. I think he did more. I think he redid the Nagao one, or at night or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, so yeah, big shout out to Kenny and the Green Guy, of course, for the quality. It's all very professional. There's a prediction for the uphill. We are doing the uphill. Okay, 0 tier, back to 0 tier. It did work, so let's fingers crossed it works again. I should probably rename the network on 0 tier to Initial Unity Reborn, just to get rid of the Kaishai and Unity name. That was somewhat stressful. You did a good job, Check Engine. Good job indeed. Kept you cool enough so to win and outlast your opponent. So well done. It's your bit. Yep. Ooh, I'm not able to join. I think. There we go. Now it works. CKM picks position. $3.5k versus 90. It is Yellow Liner's home map. So if that can persuade anyone to put a bit more than 90, I mean the payout's going to be absolutely insane. Okay. Is that right? Follow first shows. Okay, I think they're going. I said to wait, but they just went. Well, I was going to tell them to go, but they were ready, and I'm doing too many things at once. Song request. Actually, you know what? I could try upping the bitrate, see if that makes any improvement. Let's try it. Appearance, stream, output. 4,000 bitrate. Go to 5. I've increased the bitrate. If it is any better, do let me know. If it's worse, do let me know, because I can reduce it if I have to. 60, that's 6k. 4.5, 6k, oh wow. Yellow Liners. Thorothin's doing a good job here, but GTR will run away the first sector, so don't be too worried. It's not your channel points aren't running away from you. But 6k is insane. But that's exactly what I want to see in all of the events and predictions that we do. I want to see as many channel points as possible. All or nothing kind of principle. That's impressive. But we'll see if Leak can pull this back. Another good customization color choice from Leak here. I can't say I've seen any no, that's not really the right word. I haven't seen any offensive colours to the eyes. No, I mean offensive to the eyes, not offensive livery, because we don't really have the freedom to do liveries, which is good and bad, but anyway, colours are good. Blue on the white and Thorfinn's red carbon hood. Good colours, nice and bright. 6k on him. Yuki very confident in Thorfinn's ability here. I see these straights might pull back in Leek's favour here. Or I think peaking too early in that corner, he's going for too early of an apex there, but we're going on to the middle straight. I think this is the middle straight. Let's see if Leek can gain some time here. Oh, not confidence inspiring line. I don't know if that's lag or a bit of a tap on the wall. God, I think GTR's just got so much of a lead in those first two sectors here. I think there's a bit of lag. There might be a bit of a wall tapping and wall sliding. Oh, that corner doesn't look quite right from Leek, unfortunately. Oh, I think anyone that Yuki that put 6k on Thorfinn is absolutely a very good idea. I think Thorfinn might have this. I think Yuki was right to put 6k on Thorfinn here. Oh, I seemed a bit aggressive there. Another straight here, but that lead is insane. That's 70 meters easily, I think. Oh, that's definitely a bit wrong for Leek here. I think we'll go on board with Thorfinn and see him cutting up the Akina mountain. I would not put 6k on me. Where's the confidence? Confidence, Thorfinn, but not in yourself. I mean, it's a bold bet anyway. I remember Nizzy put... Was it Nizzy? I think he put like 16 or 17k on someone. And I think I won most of that. I had like 25,000 channel points total. But I never used any of them. I should have just gone out on a big bet. Oh no, that's a lie. I think I did start betting some insane amount on some of these outcomes. I don't want to bet on myself because I know I win. So it's like free money. You've got a bit of a moral compass. I think Thorfinn's going to take this. I think we might very well go to a tiebreaker here, which would be very interesting. Relatively clean around here from Thorfinn. Nice time attack move. Leek decided to chase, but the danger is that if they are quicker than you, then they could just run away from you and you can't do much about that. At least if you're ahead you can kind of slow them down. Alright, downhill time. Do love me an Akina Downhill. Who is on the uphill? Uphill is Takumi. I thought it was a different player. I thought it was only... Oh, for that map maybe. That's probably why. I thought it was just two people racing for CKM. But no, that's just for CKM's home map. But very good, very organised, very clear to understand. Akina Downhill is going to be fight, exactly. We do need a better song. Does anyone have a good song request for Akina Downhill? This song's horrible, I'm going to skip this one. Minus 1,000 points, GG, unfortunate. Oh yeah, I need to do a prediction outcome. YL, I believe. Yes. Do a prediction for Akina Downhill. Any song requests, any banger song requests for this last, this Akina Downhill? What was some good music that they used in the initial D for Downhill? Akina Downhill. What was it? Sorry, question. Do you want to redeem some points for that game, I say? Where are they just going? Okay, I don't think... Who was it? CKM. I don't think they picked position, but if they're happy with it, then they're happy with it. It is Futureland by Ace. Where is it? There it is. I thought I had it. I didn't. Alright. GTR on the uphill, GTR on the downhill. Sleepy Is that Sleepy Whisper? Maybe. Sounds like the most likely. Yeah, that was close, wasn't it? 8.6 GTR. Very interesting choice of cars. Not bad customization, I must say, from the GTR. I've got a similar customization on an Evo. I was trying to copy the Evo 7 from Initial D. But GTR is definitely a difficult car around here. It looks like lemonade, yeah. My Evo looks like actually, my AP1 looks like a lemon, and my Evo looks like toxic waste. Oh no, a little mistake there from the 8.6, but lucky it's not a penalty there. Oh, GTR, I think, got the power advantage, but this is going to be hard. He'll bring back some time in the straights, but he's got to keep very tidy corners. Real question is, will the GTR tyres get overwhelmed? That is a good question, and I wish we did have some kind of tyre management. After each round, you do have an element of wheel spin and all that degrading the tyres. I think it would be an amazing feature, but it might just be too realistic and too like Assetto Corsa. But I don't know. Also, it might be difficult to do as well. There's also that to mention. It's breaking the grip rules. How sad. It wasn't too. It wasn't really drifting it too much. 8.6 is definitely getting some distance here in this sector at least. Little break there. Big break, big swing of the rearing. Oh, GTR's managed to close up the gap though, a bit of distance there. GTR wants to get a good exit here. Straight line exit. Yes. Another drift. He hasn't got the perfect grip technique, but it's not too bad. It's enjoyable to watch. Any GTR mates are scratching their eyes out. It doesn't look too bad from me. It's keeping up with the 8.6. He's not doing a bad job. Oh, a bit wide there. A bit late on the entry line, but managed to keep out of the barrier. Do the hokey pokey out. Guys are grilling him for his driving. It's not too bad. He definitely might struggle at the last couple of hairpins though. Oh, a little tap on the inside, but he's managed to keep it out of the guardrail. That happens far too often. Other factors do go into the tyre panels and where, at what speed, how much torque is going through tyres, and what surface you need to do. Exactly. There's a lot to. I think if you want that much realism, it's probably better off going for Assetto Corsa. I don't know how much of that can be brought into the game based on the physics engine and all that stuff. I mean, some of these corners aren't too bad, gripping wise. He is a bit slip angling them, but oh, it's close. I think he might just lose out. He just hasn't kept up enough with the 8.6 here. Just get to BeamNG grab. Yeah, that's not a bad one as well. Do they do BeamNG Initial D kind of mountain pass races or anything? I haven't seen any. I've seen that Assetto Corsa, they do a bit over there, but I haven't seen any on BeamNG. I've had this one today a lot. Yeah, I think the 86 has just managed to keep up a slightly faster pace. I don't think he's able to capitalize on these straights with the power difference out of the corners. Yeah, they do have initial beam, like you say, there are maps for beam, but I'm just curious if anyone set up any kind of competition. I don't know how big the community is. That's more that I'm curious about, the initial D beam community more than anything else. Yeah, last couple of corners, it's just wasn't a clear pace difference on like a couple of corners, but overall, yeah, 86 is taking the win. And 5:03.4, not a great corner from the GTR there. Takumi wins 8-6, Akina, and he is a part of which team? CKM won the downhill. I think it's tiebreaker then for Akina to see who takes Akina. Communities, I bet, just haven't looked at them. Yeah. Tiebreaker time indeed. Thorfinn won the uphill, Takumi won the downhill, and we are going downhill again. GTR does look good. I think definitely tasteful modifications. Alright, so it is Akina Downhill for the decider. So, this goes to CKM. We will have a 2-0 wipe for CKM. Yellow line is not quite getting the break of their map, but it could go either way. Might find some magical time, or the 86 might just fumble a bit. New poll. Poll? Do you mean new bet? That's a good idea. Basically do the same prediction again. Yes, bet. Prediction. Because I do have polls as well. I think Bez did a song request. Yes. Back on the rocks. Oh no, he's picked a different car, I think. It was Akira and Takumi. Yeah, you go. Akira did play. I think he's switched cars. Who was it that played last time? Akira and Takumi, I'm pretty sure. What? Or was it a different... Oh no, it was a different person. Oh, that's really bad. Well, he's managed to type whilst he was going and not lost any time, so it was... Akira was... different map. Oh, I swear that looked familiar. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh no, there's some request as well. I could have sworn Akira did. Did he do Irohazaka Downhill? That's what it was, against Check Engine. That's why it looks familiar. You race GTR. Yeah, that's my bad. I apologise. It was something Whisper, I think. Yeah. Yeah, yellow GTR. I didn't realise you switched drivers. Oh, I really gotta remember the names. I'm so unfamiliar. But anyway, I mean, he was able to communicate that he hadn't without resetting, without losing any time. So that's definitely impressive in its own right. Yuki was downhill. Yes, he was downhill. He was yellow GTR. Akina Downhill. I thought it was the same person, that he just switched cars, but it was something, I don't know what his username was, it was something Whisper, but he goes by a different name in here and in there as well, so it's a bit difficult to but he's doing a good job to fight for a side by side here. A bit elbows out argy-bargy, but I think he's managed to stay ahead. It was just aggressive and hard racing more than anything. Didn't kill him, didn't move Takumi out the way, and he's managed to overtake him. Oh no, Takumi's stalled out there, just going in, having too much angle and not enough speed. I think that's what happens. It's definitely a case of too much angle though. This is the whole F1 I was hearing about all these years. F1, what do you mean F1? This is Initial Unity. Reborn. Well, I think Kira has got, well, he seems to have a pace difference. I think the time difference was 3 seconds or something. 5:06, 5:03. Yeah, channel points. But anyway, I think we've got a bit of a backlog, I think, of song requests. Yuki redeemed one, Chemical Love, and then Lunatic Fox. If you don't redeem any, because I don't think we'll get to play your song, because I think it's going to go to... Oh no, it might. No, it might. Oh no, it looks too wide, but he's managed to save it. Not too wide that he goes off into the forest. But yeah, I think just... Akira has managed to be the better 8-6 player here on Akina. Takumi going a bit deep there. I think he's trying to get as much as he can, but Akira wins. He was in the 8-6. He was Irohazaka Downhill. That's what it looks familiar. It's also the yellow name. Anyway, so we are tiebreaker, I think. I do want to have a look at that again, that overtake. No, because I mean, there must have been lag or something, because some of these corners he was taking very wide. Here it was. Did he outbrake him? Oh no, it was a mistake, and he opened the inside. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I think under these racing rules it probably would be sufficient. I'm surprised he managed that. I'm surprised that didn't kill him or something. It must have just been ping or lag or something. Anyway. No, I've created... you're able to request songs now. I've added it as a channel points thing, so... Okay. Third map. It is... Yeah. CKM starts. the team. Okay. Okay. So when you're redeeming points, winning one, it's mostly fun to watch, but the defending in this game is kind of weird. Like, what's stopping you from going in the inside line and half the times I'm forcing the player to slow down and not crash? Well, you're not wrong in. You're not. It's not too. You're not entirely wrong, because you can do that. You can be a bit more. Be aggressive with attacking and defending, because you can move other cars out of the way, whereas in like Assetto Corsa or in real life you just cause a crash. But the idea is that we, or myself, will referee that and say that's not really fair, you were shoving him out of the way, not really trying to overtake, or overtaking fairly, I suppose is what you can say. Not like dive bombing, but that's the thing. Yeah, I think I've done the wrong thing. I don't know how. I don't have to look into it, but I did it just before the stream started, or while the stream was there, so this might go to the front straight. Song request. There's that one. Chemical Love. That's where I am. That's what is the next song. Chemical Love. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. It's like 14 maps or something. Oh, this is. It doesn't happen very often. I'm so. Akina Uphill. I think there's. Oh. Give me money. Play somewhere. Paste the link in the chat and use 500 points. I need to rework that. I will rework that. I'll see if I can do it where you can add it as a text. Suchi, we're not doing Suchi. Baki, we're not doing that either, that's been banned. So slow. Akiki was banned as well. Isu was banned. Yeah, so it'll be between Miyogi, Tsukuba, or Ashinoko. I'll try and keep it to Eurobeat because that's the whole vibe of the game. I have a whole playlist. Well, I have a playlist that was made by Honey. I can put in the chat if you want to kind of have a look at the songs. Maybe listen to a couple and then see which ones you like or don't like, and you can request that one. But we've got Chemical Love, and then Lunatic Fox as well. And then I think we're back to Anyone Can Redeem a Song. waste 500 know your song was in the queue or not. It is in the song. Queue, I suppose. That's good that they were keeping track of which maps are not, because I wasn't quick enough. Good, then there's a coin flip between the last two. And search for blood on fire because it's prediction. Good shout. I don't have a map yet, but oh no, I've got to do that. It was YO, wasn't it? Yeah. He's disappeared. Crashing out and singing almost 3K songs. But you only did it once. That was a good bet. 8,000 for CKM, and it was YO. Changed last second. Changed driver last second. I completely swayed the outcome. If that isn't one of the greatest heists in initial Unity Reborn gambling history, then I don't know what is. Okay. Tsukuba. Heads. Tails. It is Ashinoko. Ashinoko for the last map. There's no blood on fire. YouTube videos aren't updated. They still use Thank you for that. I updated the YouTube ones the other day, but obviously I didn't update these ones. Thank you for that. I will do that when I have a minute, either end of stream or while, if I'm waiting for something. I mean, where is it? I mean, everyone's pretty well organized this stream, so doing a good job with lobbies and such, so I don't have any dead time to kill. Random lead. And then I guess ready to go. Okay. I think that's everything. I can change it to Ashinoko. This is where we saw PowerPoint presentation, or my version of one. Let's see if the cameras are fixed. They are. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Actually a watchable stream this time. Random lead, Thorfinn, Vingo. Oh, it's more grey. In Irohazaka it looked very white. I suppose that's just the surroundings or the reflection or the light level or something like that. Thank you, absolutely. Absolutely. Good job on fixing that. That was good. And I believe you fixed, I think it was this is the only map that was having camera issues. No prediction. I apologize. Everything was so seamless. I will do a prediction for the downhill. Yeah. What was that? Did he stop? Did he kill him? What happened? They just... Or maybe he killed him and he wants to let him go by. I think that's the case. I don't know what's going on. I think he was letting him go. I think. Anyway, I do a prediction for the downhill. So, for the other direction. Yes. Next song request. Did we have Chemical Love? No, I didn't put it on. What? Oh, I'm so... I'm getting pulled in so many different places. Oh. Chemical Love. I don't think we've had it. I don't think we have. It's Chemical Love, and then it's Your Request. I gotta find it again. But yeah, I think that's what happened. Dorfman made a big mistake. Vingo then passed or crashed, or something happened, and then he continued, but they weren't happy with that, I don't know. But anyway, Dorfman's got to overtake for it to go to round 2. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Mark as... Well, he's going, he's trying to make some kind of move happen. Unfortunately, nothing is quite going to fruition here. Oh, ping off the wall. Space opened up. Oh, not really giving enough space there to Vingo, but respectful on their way. Back to racing. What do you mean Mark the other one has done it? I'm just mentally recording it. I kind of got a bit of a history here, which is good, because I can see when people redeem a song request, so I know whose song is next. They're often going on the outside. Good job, managed to go through. I don't know if Vingo was just being a bit more conservative and safe there. Didn't look like he was really fighting it. Oh, he's offline and he's in the wall. Unfortunate ending. I don't know how many corners are left. I think we're close to the end. Straight, it can't be far off now. Or a move. Right, quite an eventful change of positions here. This is the last corner, yeah. What a change of events. What an outcome. Tragic indeed. That's a very interesting, but it's a new map and people obviously haven't practiced it as much as the other one, so it doesn't get us the play time as the other maps. Who is doing Ashinoko Downhill? Clutch, Masters and Yellow Liners. One of the races. It is very. That was very unfortunate ending, but ooh, check engine, and it's Sleepy Whiskerton, not Whisper. But I mean, to be perfectly honest, that wasn't a bad guess from my half. I don't think, because it did WISIS, yeah, and it didn't have the curton, so I thought Whisperer. I'm not touching Ashi until I get masters on Tsukuba. Also stop burping FOMO, bruh. Oh, hey, hi, Cave Osu. Thank you for the follow. I probably butchered the name, as I always do. I'm so terrible at names. It's just very weird letters next to each other and it confuses me a lot. Hi K's. I don't know. I think that's not too bad. Magically connect the second time. Perfect. Random lead. And then away we go. It was Sleepy. So this is MR2 GTR. Not the same person. Akira was 8-6 Downhill. Irohazaka tiebreaker Akina Downhill. Yes. So this is the prediction for this one. You got 5 seconds. It's either going to go to check engine or Sleepy Whiskerton. Randomly, that's correct. Downhill, that's correct. Let's go. Okay. GTR MR2 Downhill. I don't know how well. No, I've got it in my Spotify, but thank you for the reminder. Add to song request. I suppose we were listening. That's fine. Brilliant start. Oh no, the last race is plagued with internet issues. Not a great start. But hopefully it'll be the only issue. Anyway, so that's it. All the song requests are done. All inside, looking to go for it. I think... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that overtake. He pushed past. He didn't... Well... It was a bit of a dive bomb. It didn't kill him. I think that would be in the spirit of these kind of new racing ones. I think that's the spirit of them. It's a bit more chaser biased. If there's not any movement, it's definitely foul. Oh yeah, I've got to make a decision here. I suppose it's difficult to referee when you don't agree with the rules. I don't know. Have we really introduced them yet? I don't think we have yet. I think they'll start as the season starts. So I think I need to get them to give the position back. But he's gone too far. I think I've waited too long now. He made a mistake on his own. So torn. How about this? I will have another look on the replay and then we might have to redo it. I think that might be the fairest way to do it. But he's made a couple of mistakes. I'm going to re-watch it and then I'm going to come to a conclusion. Because I agree, I don't think it was really fair, but yeah, and then I waited too long to make a decision, so but I think we'll do it again then, and I'll just give not a warning but a reminder. Yeah, I don't know how these rules are going to work or how it's going to be able to referee these rules. Even by news, I shouldn't make him slide out of rear like he did. Okay, that's a good point. You go out the hole, but not rear, only front. Let's have a look. It was this perspective. And he went up flying. Where was it? It was here. Yeah, and then he helped him around again. It wasn't horrible. It was just like poorly executed. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Just to kind of cover my ass, I think, more than anything else. It wasn't horrible though. It was just, I think it was poorly executed. I think had he have been on the break slightly earlier. He could have claimed that inside if it wasn't that bad. So we will redo. I think that's fair. Yeah, it was not horrible though. It wasn't like outrageously clearly bad. It was poorly executed, that's what I think. Do let me know if you think that was just not on any time of the week, no matter how clean you can make that. I don't know, that's how I feel about it. I mean, the Takumi overtake that happened with Takumi on Akina, that wasn't great, but he was there. No, he kind of pushed his way through, but it wasn't as bad as this. What's going on? Just not clean. I think so too. That's my feeling. What did you think of the Takumi move then? The Akina tiebreaker of the downhill. Because that was similar. If anything, I'm more offended by... I don't know. It's so difficult to come up with a conclusion in the middle of the race, I think. Song request from Lunatic Fox. That one didn't kill him, just made it enough space to go around the inside. I mean, he kind of forces about the inside. It wasn't too bad because the road then opens itself to the outside, so it wasn't too bad. I don't know. I think that one's more acceptable in these like new rules. But yeah, I think it was poorly done from the GTR's perspective. So I think that's fair to redo this one. We watch the tiebreak overtake. We can. I don't really want to change the decision because then we'll have to redo a lot of them. I think the decision is final, but we can use that decision to infer how future decisions should be made. A bit like a learning from it, I think. That's what makes the difference. Okay, so it's momentum based. Takumi isn't racing though. Not this one, I'm talking about the other one. Big mistake there from Sleepy. Oh, another mistake there from Check Engine as well. Takumi's racing. No, Takumi. Alright. Way up then. Check Engine, we're going to way up. I think he's waiting up. I think. I mean... I think he is slightly. It's taking a while for him to catch up though, so... Yeah, I think... I mean, as much catching up, I think... Oh yeah, big mistake. Oh no, lag? What? Oh, they're disconnected. I'm gonna pop back. Oh dear. Yeah, no, we were talking about Akina. I think he's disconnected. Sleepy. I don't think it's Sleepy's lobby. Yeah. Okay, we'll try that again. It was going relatively well. But yeah, we can have a look at the Akina one again. I think I saved the replay. I don't know that I did. And I didn't record it with this replay buffer either. Oh, I don't know that we have it. Let's have a quick look. Did I save it? Yes, I did. Takumi Akira, I did save it. Okay, perfect. We can have a look at that later then. Should have been a win for the first race. No. From whose perspective was that legal? I don't know that. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, would. It's not over. Did they finish? Did I just get kicked out? I got kicked out. They must have continued racing. Okay, well that's a really anticlimactic finish. I got kicked out. I'd like to watch it. Oh my god, this is a terrible ending. What is going on? Have they finished? I'm so confused. I assume they didn't get kicked out. Same with Kenny last time. Oh dear. What is that ending? That's terrible. Okay, well I've got a replay. And I will watch it. Instead of having to do what Kenny did, which was load up the map and the cars and whatnot. Where is it? Documents. Oh. Where does it save now? Okay, it was here. Okay. Okay, let's... I got kicked out at the last second. This is rubbish. Okay, we've got 2 replays to watch. Okay. We just watch it completely from the start. You can only see check engine's perspective, but we saw the other half of it, and I think there was an overtake or something. Someone, I think. Actually, I won't spoil it for everyone. Anything can happen. Check engine. 2 instances of lag, I think. Was there? I think there was. You can definitely tell. I think the GTR player is more practiced on this map. Looking around the outside there. Oh, he just doesn't want to be on there, because if you make that wrong, you're on the in the wall. Tidy. A little tap there. And then the GTR lag, although it looked like a mistake. No, that was a mistake. No, it wasn't, it was lag. First one was lag, but it looked like a mistake. Check engine made a mistake. He then waited up, that's it. And then he was waiting, but it was very slow, as in for the GTR to catch up. Like, check engine didn't completely stop, and then it kind of evened out. I don't know. I think I would have liked to see a bit more effort to slow down from check engine, just so it doesn't slow it, just go slower, because then it takes forever for the other car to catch up. Little mistake there. I'm waiting to see. Okay, so looking on the outside, looking up the inside, looks clean. Backs out of it. He's on the inside now. I'm gonna go wide. No. He's there. GTR sniffing up the inside. He's definitely there. This corner's deceptive, I think. A little bit too much over rotation, but he's kept it. And then it's sort of the straight, where I think the GTR might see a way past now. He's out of the walls though, he's kept it. Sniffing, yes. Okay, he's on the outside. There's space. Up the inside. I mean, yeah, it wasn't as clumsy as the first one, but I don't suppose we're going to get much cleaner than that, and I don't know if the MRT is going to be able to find another way through, because GTR's got the power here, and there's quite long straights here at Ashinoko, so yeah, difficult for the MRT to overtake. And also, it's a fairly new map, so both players are probably fairly unfamiliar. And there's look at that jump, that's insane. Alright. Unfortunate ending for check engine there, unable to overtake back, but fair overtake. I think it wasn't as clumsy as the first one, but it wasn't as clean as I'd like. It was a bit like, but unless it was a misjudgment from check engine's part, just turning in too soon, which isn't impossible. But yeah, everyone's happy with that outcome. Okay, that's fair. Therefore, it's 2-1 to yellow liners, I believe. I think that's totally clean, maybe not fully clean, but fair. Yeah, I think that's as clean as we're going to get it, otherwise we'll be here all night. Yellow liners won that. And it's... Did I do the last song request? I hope I did. If not, then you've got to remind me that for your song request. I think I did it, but I wasn't sure. Let's... Did I do it? It was I Want to Stay With You. Yes, we did play it. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have a quick look at the Akina one, because that's another one that I'd like to look at. But yes, so conclusion was 2-0, no, 2-1 to yellow liners. Pulled that out of the bag. Yes. Probably, I imagine quite some good screenshots, absolutely. I think this one also probably has some nice screenshots. Where was it? There's no need to watch the whole of this. We get to see it from Takami's perspective. Yes, it was this corner. So he gets this a little bit wrong. It might even be penalised there. He goes wide, normal kind of line, overdoes it, and then... Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like that either, but I think he's a keyboard player, so not to... And he managed to save that. I'm surprised he managed... That was a bit... I might have just been desync or lag. I'm surprised he survived that. I'll be honest. I thought it would be so slower. Yeah. No, I think that's aggressive, but probably fair. I don't know. I don't really like it because that gap is closing, and it doesn't look like the lead driver turned into the chasing driver. That, you know, if the chase driver was a bit more close, you know, and already there, and it looked like the leader's turning into the chase driver, then absolutely, that's like they're there, you're turning into them at that point. But if in this case, if it was like just on the tail end of it, it was going for a space that wasn't there, was closing, and he didn't have quite enough of an overlap, I don't think. No, it doesn't kill him, but in me personally, I don't like that racing. It didn't kill him, but you forcing yourself into a gap that's not quite there. But that's my personal morals in regards to fair racing. But I think I view it more from a motorsport realistic background and less like a game, because you can do that kind of thing and it not be so impactful and it not look so wrong, but and there is a very big advantage to the leader, but then you get to pick a position on your map that isn't your home map, and also if you aren't able to overtake, then you get the same advantage. But I suppose the problem is that you don't get overtakes. I don't know if there's necessarily a huge problem there, but we're going to try and differentiate the rules to try and give a bit more advantage to the chaser to overtake more. That's the whole idea of it anyway. But anyway, well, I thank you all for tuning in to this weekday stream. There's a couple more streams in Twitch, forget just because I'm backlands and some sneak peek video updates. Good plug there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like those overtakes, but we're experimenting. Thank you for tuning in. There are a couple of streams or races to happen this weekend. CBK, PR, KY versus P, Project All-Wheel Drive, RL and Zero Fighter. Some of those races might be streamed. I think one of them doesn't have a current streamer, but you can see that details in the event descriptions that I've put on Discord. So yes, thank you for all tuning in, and I will see you next week or during the week if there are any battles occurring. Yeah, see you then.